move it up a little bit. I gotta like reposition all my Brantsteele stuff. Why the fuck is... Wait, what? Why the fuck is Chuck Liddell and Melto World Peace on my screen? What are you... That's an incredible question, actually. Oh! It's because we're doing... the opening segment is Celebrity Big Brother. And I just happen to know none of these celebrities except for Chuck Liddell, Omarosa, and Ross Matthews. I almost said Rosa Matthews. We're doing the opening segment, Celebrity Big Brother. So, hello, first off. Brantsteele's back. It's been gone a while. Very special Brantsteele stream. I wasn't here for the Saturday stream because I was out of town. So, we're doing a special. I say it's going to be short. I have no idea how long it's going to be. We're going to do 3 segments on this stream. We're going to be doing, let me pull up the list. Celebrity Big Brother, Survivor One World, and then a Hunger Games as usual. And we're setting it up for memory's sake, for those of you who don't remember. The current winners who will be making it to the final Hunger Games are Tony Hawk, Ho Smack from Kiss X Sis, Spider-Man, Homer Simpson, Kratos, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Catwoman. The group of people that will be going to Redemption Island as of right now is Corey Graves, a can of Dr. Pepper, Kimmy, Shane McMahon, Spagoot, Lars Sullivan, Elias, and TJ Perkins. And I will say I had to basically recreate my list of who's going to be in each game. I had like a huge list from last time. That list is gone. So there may be a handful of people that were used before. I apologize if so. But that being said, for those of you watching on YouTube, we'll cut to the Celebrity Big Brother once it's set up. But for those of you on stream, buckle up. Let's put this over here. I'm not going to tweet, to be honest. I was going to say, like, no, let's tweet out that we're doing it. I don't really want to mess with the screen capture. Alright, so it's time for the first Brantsteele game. It is going to be Celebrity Big Brother. And your competitors are going to be... I've hit the wrong button. The competitors are going to be... Famine, the Four Horsemen of the one of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, Famine, Fat Daryl, Gundam Tanaka, who I've accidentally named Gundgam Tanaka, Jushin Thunder Liger, Matt Riddle, a Panda, the Pringles Man, Pumbaa, the Concept of Time, the Quiet Man, and Tigrex. These 11 competitors are stepping into the Big Brother house to, I guess, just live together. I don't remember a whole lot about Big Brother or how it works. So we'll see. Let's move on here in Celebrity Big Brother. I mean, let's look at relationships. Why not? The Quiet Man and Fat Daryl feel a mutual slight bond toward one another. What does this look like on this camera? Okay, so it cuts off underneath the third Fat Daryl. So I will keep that in mind. That, like, a little under halfway through my screen gets cut off. That's so I know where it's cut off at. Tigrex and Famine feel a mutual slight bond towards each other. Matt Riddle and Fat Daryl feel a mutual slight dislike. Oh, they don't like it. He does not like athleticism, that Fat Daryl. If you can't see my mouse, also let me know. The Quiet Man and Gundam Tanaka feel a slight bond. Tigrex and the Pringles Man, mutual slight dislike. I mean, Tigrex, you know, he just hates everyone except for one of the people who's going to end the world. Pumbaa and the Pringles Man, they get a mutual bond. He loves Pringles. Pringles and Gundam, yeah, you know, animals, sometimes they choke on Pringles. It's not good. Gundam's not a big fan of that. Can't see the mouse. Okay. If I go into properties, it's going to mess it up. So I'll try to have the mouse for the next one. Don't worry about the mouse. It's not important. If you can't see what I'm reading, that's the important part, which you're about to not be able to, so. 1 second, let me edit the screen again. I'm cutting this part out of YouTube. So I'll just do that. In which case, we'll put it at the top in a minute. Alright, we've solved our workaround, I think. Either way, Concept of time, it's bonding with Pumbaa. Matt Riddle and Jushin Thunder Liger don't like each other. No, you can't have two wrestlers here in the same place. And Matt Riddle and Gundam, they feel a slight bond. So now we have to like awkwardly scroll the entire window up because OBS is a garbage application that barely works. It was fine beforehand. No, it wasn't though, because like here, let me do this again. It's better to solve this problem now. Who do I have in this? I really like Tigrex's odds of killing everyone. Alright, now let's actually edit this real quick. This is good. I like this. And then you can see all the way up to halfway down my screen. Why can't you see my whole screen is the problem. Oh, right, because it's this. Okay, so I'll have to scroll up at certain points. That's so fucking dumb. Okay, well that's just how I'm going to have to do it. Got Tigrex to survive them. Cancer, he can survive. He survived a brain cancer, he can survive Tigrex. I have no idea. Oh, Liger! I thought you said you had Tigrex because he survived brain cancer and can survive Tigrex. I was like, excuse me? I think this is the best way to do it, and then I just have to awkwardly move it like that every now and again. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the next one. This is also weird because I have chat and OBS on the same window. So we read all that. Let's proceed. Head of household competition. I mean, hell, if it just stays like this. If it just stays like this, then maybe we don't have to change anything, because that's pretty good right there. That's the whole window. Either way. Head of household competition. Award squeezing. Each house guest stands on a number between 1 and 11. Whoever is standing on one random number will win immunity for the week. That's a stupid game. The number is 6. Gundam Tanaka receives immunity for the week. Jushin Thunder Liger wins the competition. What? What? Liger always clutch. Alright, the twist, though. There's a twist. Get ready. Each celebrity claims a gift bag. Each week before nominations, the house guests can decide if they would like to open their bags. If multiple... You hear me? If multiple... I just tried to move the thing. Can you read this paragraph, by the way? Here's the final test. Can you read this paragraph fine on Twitch? Or is it too blurry? Either way, I'll read it out loud now. They can decide if they want to open their bags. If multiple house guests choose to open their bags, a random draw is performed to decide which one opens his or her bag. One bag contains a recast power that allows the holder to dethrone and replace the current head of household. The former head of household would be immune for the week. Once the recast power is used, the twist ends immediately. Alright, so this is fine. Alright, good. It's feeling nice. The gift bag. Panda opens her gift bag this week, but the gift bag contains nothing. Safety ceremony. Jushin Thunder Liger begins the nomination ceremony. Matt Riddle and the Pringle Man are nominated. That's two very stiff competitors. Shit, it's actually Big Brother Dictators Edition. We picked the right one. Well, yeah, it's Celebrity Big Brother. Two big boys getting ready to get taken out. Veto selections. The head of household and the nominees will participate. Jushin Thunder Liger draws Panda to participate. Matt Riddle draws the concept of time to participate. And the Pringled Man draws Pumbaa to participate, as you can not see. Because there's no scrolling down. So there's the Pringles Man and Pumbaa. There they are. Is this readable or is this too small? Here is my question to you. If this is readable, this is a good way to handle things. I messed it up a little bit, but... Is this readable? Do I need to make it a little better? You can read it? Okay, if you can read it, then that's good enough, because Twitch is going to look worse than YouTube does. because you have to go through like the latency and stuff, and it's not going to be edited in 1080p like the other one is. So as long as you can read it, we're good to go. The Four Sneezins Spiritual Spa. Pumbaa wins the Power of Veto competition. I still don't know what any of this means. The nominated house guest gives speeches about why the veto should be used on them, but Pumbaa, he does not use it. He wants them both gone. And the nominees are final. Oh, we've got a series of events here. Matt Riddle and the Quiet Man bond strongly. What the fuck is the Four Sneezin'? I don't know. Don't ask. You're also on your phone, then it's a great way to test this. I'm gonna move this down because you don't really need to see the Celebrity Big Brother, and honestly, we can see more with this angle here. House status: Matt Riddle and the Quiet Man bond strongly. Pringle Man and Pumbaa find something in common. It has a lasting impact, and thus half the cast forms an alliance. It's 7 people. 7 people have formed an alliance. So like, it's basically just everyone deciding that Tigrex, the Concept of Time, Jushin Thunder Liger, and someone else all need to get out of here. It's less of an alliance and more of an uprising, really. I don't know who the 4th member is. I mean, does this pop up on the screen? If so, maybe it will. Famine. Famine needs to get gone. And you know what? Honestly, I kind of agree with all of them. They kind of need to lose all of them. The nominated house guests wait as the other house guests vote. Famine votes to get rid of the Pringles Man. Fat Daryl for Matt Riddle. Gundam for Pringle Man. Panda for Matt Riddle. Pumbaa for Pringle Man. The Concept of Time votes to evict Pringle Man. Quiet Man votes to evict Pringle Man. And Tigrex votes to evict Pringles Man. And you don't really need to read that bottom part, so I'm not going to trip over it. So it looks like Pringles is gone by a vote of 6-2. Pringles Man, you have been evicted. And Pringles Man's bag contained nothing. So that overthrow is still there. Here's your remaining cast. So we've got our one alliance here. I would like to hide the alliance now that I've shown it. Well, I can't. Alright, Fat Daryl, Matt Riddle dislike. Quiet Man and Matt Riddle bond. Pumbaa and Famine dislike. Quiet Man and Fat Daryl slight bond. Tigrex and Famine bond. Quiet Man and Pumbaa slight bond. Pumbaa and Jushin Thunder Liger. Well, Pumbaa, he feels a slight bond. Thunder, he's not returning the feelings. That alliance lasted long. They just lost one guy, right? That's why they need the alliance. They know these others are tough. Pumbaa and Fat Daryl, they got a mutual slight bond. Quiet Man and the Concept of Time, he doesn't like it. The Quiet Man, he does not like time. Pumbaa and the Panda, they got a slight bond. I'm kind of okay with just the little slight bottom being cut off. So I'm sorry if that annoys some of you, but I gotta cut things sometimes. Celebrity Bowlerina or Bowlerina. The Concept of Time wins the Head of Household competition. And the Quiet Man opened his gift bag, which contained nothing. Dude, imagine if Tigrex has the ability to overthrow. The Concept of Time nominates Famine and the Quiet Man. So one person from the Alliance and one who is not. The Concept of Time. It's not unbiased. Time comes for us all. Of course, these nominees will participate. The Concept of Time draws Jushin Thunder Liger to participate. Famine draws House Guest's Choice and chooses Fat Daryl to participate. And the Quiet Man draws Matt Riddle to participate. And now you see it. The Concept of Time wins the veto competition. Look, time is too strong. No one can outrun time. It's winning all of the competitions. Famine and the Quiet Man here at the veto ceremony. The nominated house guests give speeches about why the veto should be used on them. But the Concept of Time, none. None shall be spared. I like to think that Tiger and Tigrex the whole time say nothing and just point and stare at people. Dunks, please get out away from my power cords. Thank you. Famine and the Quiet Man will be your final nominees. Pumbaa is impressing the rest of the house. Meanwhile, Famine and Fat Daryl, they found something in common, and it's a desire for no one else to have food. Pumbaa, he continues to impress the rest of the house. But Famine, he's losing popularity. People don't like Famine, you know? He's not one of the big four horsemen. The Alliance, you know, its number strong. Oh, but Matt Riddle, he's left the Alliance and has formed his own alliance with the Quiet Man, Tigrex, and Famine. What is going on? What is this elaborate ruse down here? The big four over here. A secret double alliance between Matt Riddle and the Quiet Man. Sabotaging from the outside, from the inside. The nominated house guests vote. Fat Daryl for Famine. Gundam for Famine. Liger for Quiet Man. Famine, Famine, Famine. And the Quiet Man. Dude, Matt Riddle's a fucking snake. He's already taken out. Dunks! Hey! Away from the cords. I know there's a bug back there. You don't need to go into my power cords to go get a bug. Liger is actually the only person who doesn't have an alliance. He's playing it by ear. And by a vote of 5-2, Famine, you have been evicted. Oh, and Famine had the recast power, which means the gift bag twist is now over. What an underwhelming ending. If I start peeking the mic, let me know. Look at these wins. Oh, and Liger won ahead of Household. I forgot about that. Alright, we got our alliances here. You know, Alliance 1, Alliance 2. Coming together here. We got our double agent Quiet Man. Matt Riddle feels medium dislike toward Pumbaa. He doesn't like... He's not impressing him. Pumbaa and Gundam, you know, he doesn't like him. He's like, you're not a real animal. You're like a terrible rubber mask. Tigrex, he wants to eat Pumbaa. Thinks he's a popo. The gift bag twist is dumb. Maybe it would have been cool if it would have happened. Matt Riddle and... Dude, Matt Riddle just kind of hates everyone. Quiet Man and Time, you know, that he's hating Time even more. But, you know, he's bonding with Gundam, you know, it's nice. You know, Gundam, he's used to enjoying the company of people who don't understand what he's saying. Pumbaa and Fat Daryl, they got a slight bond. Fat Daryl probably wants to eat him. And Quiet Man, he's bonding with Pumbaa. The concept of time. Pumbaa loves time. It's the Hakuna Matata. The circle of life. And Quiet Man and Fat Daryl, they got a bond as well. Quiet Man, he's making a lot of alliances. He's getting good friends with everyone. And get your punt into gear. Pumbaa wins the head of household competition. And Pumbaa begins the nomination ceremony where Matt Riddle and Tigrex are nominated. Has Matt Riddle been in every one of these so far? I could be wrong. The head of household and nominees will participate. Pumbaa draws the Quiet Man to participate. Matt Riddle draws the concept of time, and Tigrex draws Gundam Tanaka. Liger's doing absolutely nothing. And you know what? He ain't getting picked out now, is he? The concept of time wins the power of veto competition again. And the nominated house guests give speech about how they should be voted. And time has vetoed Matt Riddle. And so Pumbaa names Jushin Thunder Liger as the replacement. And it's Liger and Tigrex. One of them's going away. I think Pumbaa realizes Liger's strategy and is trying to get rid of him. And so the votes happen. No, these are alliances. Matt Riddle and Panda have a major fight. And it has a lasting impact. Matt Riddle has left the secondary alliance, which has caused alliance number 3 to form, which is somehow Liger, Tigrex, Pumbaa, and the concept of time. I think this is the worst alliance by far. Clearly all 4 of these individuals hate each other. I love that Tigrex has like less loyalty than everyone else. What is going on with these alliances? And it's time for the vote. Fat Daryl's getting rid of Tigrex. Gundam wants Liger gone. Riddle goes for Tigrex. Panda goes for Tigrex. Is this a tie? The clock goes for Liger. Quiet Man for Liger. That alliance? The nominated house gets await results. By a vote of 3-3, there is a tie. As head of household, Pumbaa casts the vote to evict and gets rid of Tigrex, even though he wanted Liger in the nominations. What? What mind games is Pumbaa playing here? What is going on? He's playing them all like fools. No one knows what Pumbaa's thinking. Crunchy dunk. Let's move on to week 3. Let's look at these. I guess Alliance 2 is just gone now. The secret alliance has been destroyed. Matt Riddle has had a falling out with everyone. So now we just have whatever's going on down here in Alliance 3. Pumbaa is now the double agent, playing everyone. Matt Riddle has a medium dislike towards Pumbaa. He knows what Pumbaa's up to. How could Pumbaa eliminate his own teammate? Well, Liger's his teammate too. They were both his teammates. Dude, Alliance 3 is just bad. Pumbaa and Gundam have a mutual meet on this. Everyone's figuring out Pumbaa's game here. Panda and Matt Riddle dislike each other. Quiet Man dislikes the concept of time. Quiet Man and Gundam, they're still going strong. Oh, but Matt Riddle, he hates Fat Daryl now. He's getting sick of him. And of course, the concept of time now returning the Quiet Man's dislike. Didn't know that was possible. Pumbaa and Fat Daryl, they got a mutual bond. Fat Daryl's the only one who still loves Pumbaa. Oh, the Quiet Man, he's hating the Panda now. It's attacking him. Oh, but the concept of time also likes Pumbaa. Jushin Thunder Liger has one head of household. Yet again. Riddle has to win this household, does he though? He's making too many enemies. Jushin Thunder Liger begins the nomination ceremony and nominates Fat Daryl and the Panda. And so the head of household and nominees will participate. Jushin Thunder Liger draws house guest choice and chooses the concept of time. That's your own teammate! Fat Daryl draws Gundam Tanaka to participate, and Panda draws Pumbaa. America can vote to shake up the game by twisting up the next power of veto. Diamond veto. The veto winner can name the replacement if veto is used. VIP veto. VIP veto. The veto winner can use the veto once, twice, or not at all. And Spotlight veto. The veto winner has to save one of the two nominees from the chopping block, and the audience has voted for the Diamond veto. The veto winner can name the replacement if veto is used. And Pumbaa, he wins that Diamond veto. Liger is actually being smart. The nominated house guest gives speeches about why the veto should be used on them. Pumbaa is going to save the Panda and replace him with Matt Riddle. He's trying to get Pumbaa's trying to get Matt Riddle gone. Pumbaa's like pulling all the strings to get Matt Riddle out of here. And Tanaka, he's impressed with the rest of the house, and that somehow creates a Panda, Fat Daryl, and Quiet Man alliance. What is happening? What is going on? It was the plan the whole time to get Riddle. They're all voting for every clean sweep Riddle votes. Riddle is gone by a vote of 5-0. Matt Riddle, you have been evicted. He was the only one seeing through Pumbaa's plan. Truly. I think the Quiet Man has it was Gundam. Gundam has a sneaking suspicion something ain't right about Pumbaa. But no one's believing him. So here's your wacky alliances. I don't even know what's going on here. This is like the alliance of people. No, it's not. Never mind. I don't know what's going on. Quiet Man and Concept of Time, mutual medium dislike. Pumbaa and Gundam Tanaka, mutual medium dislike. Pumbaa and Time, small bond. Pumbaa and Fat Daryl, small bond. Gundam, he's kind of coming around to the Quiet Man. He's like, yeah, it's a pretty cool guy. Birdman, sweet. Concept of Time, Fat Daryl, they got a small bond. Pumbaa and Panda, they got a slight bond. Quiet Man and Panda, they got some dislike. Quiet Man and Fat Daryl, they got a slight bond. And Quiet Man, he's starting to bond with Pumbaa. He's like, wow, Pumbaa's pretty cool. I think Matt Riddle was wrong all along about you, Pumbaa. And let's hope he really thinks that about Pumbaa, Dunks, because the Quiet Man just won the Head of Household on the red carpet ride. And the Quiet Man begins the nomination ceremony, and he nominates Jushin Thunder Liger in the Concept of Time. And so, they're going to participate. The Quiet Man draws Panda to participate. Jushin Thunder Liger draws Pumbaa, and the Concept of Time draws Fat Daryl. And Jushin Thunder Liger wins the power of veto, protecting himself. No, he doesn't. Well, yes, he does, because he was part of the thing. I don't know who decides who goes to the vote, to be honest with you. The nominated house guests give speeches about why the veto should be used on them. I don't know why Liger bothered giving a speech, because he's just using it on himself. And the Quiet Man names Gundam is... Why'd you do it, Quiet Man? No, he was your best friend. Either Gundam or the Concept of Time are getting kicked out. Oh, Panda and Pumbaa bond slightly, and Panda gains popularity. And Panda has left the Fat Daryl and Quiet Man alliance. He doesn't like the way that Quiet Man betrayed Gundam. Panda and Gundam, they're good friends. He loves them. The nominated house guests are voting, and it's a split decision. Fat Daryl wants Time gone. Panda wants Time gone. But Liger and Pumbaa, they want Gundam gone. Gundam's done nothing wrong. Don't do him dirty this way. And it's a tied 2-2, and so the Quiet Man casts the vote to evict the concept of time. Quiet Man has defeated time itself here tonight, leaving us with just four competitors: Jushin Thunder Liger, Pumbaa, the Quiet Man, Gundam Tanaka. No, there's a few. There's 5 left. 6. There's 6 left, I think. I don't fucking know. I think there's a double eviction coming up here, according to the side. Okay, Tiger and Tiger X Dream Team. So here we have our alliances. We got Liger and Pumbaa, Fat Daryl and the Quiet Man, and I think literally everyone but Fat Daryl at this point. And Liger. Liger's not in here, so we have 7 left. Pumbaa and Panda, slight bond. Quiet Man and Pumbaa, small bond. Pumbaa and Gundam knows what's up with Pumbaa. Pumbaa's bonding with everyone else. Gundam, but he's bonding with the Quiet Man, even though he screwed him over. Don't believe his lies, Gundam. Panda, he knows that the Quiet Man's a sneak now. He hates him. Fat Daryl and Quiet Man, they're all aboard. Gundam, he's nice to Fat Daryl. He's nice to everyone. Panda and Fat Daryl, they don't really like each other, trying to eat all the eucalyptus leaves. And Pumbaa and Jushin Thunder Liger have bonded. Liger has finally done something, and he is falling for Pumbaa's tricks. Has Tigrex done anything? Also, Panda wins the head of household competition. Quiet Man better watch his back. As Panda begins the nomination ceremony, Fat Daryl and Jushin Thunder Liger are nominated. And the head of household in the nominees will participate along with the remaining house guests to go for veto. I don't even know why we bothered picking people then. Wait, no, Tigrex has been gone for a while. Yeah, never mind. No, Tigrex got eliminated, remember? Didn't he? Tigrex got eliminated, didn't he? Didn't he get, like, voted out? What the fuck, Panda, you idiot? Alright. So everyone's participating, I guess. We are down to 6. And Gundam wins the power of veto. And the nominated house guests, which I guess are Fat Daryl and Liger, they're giving speeches. But Tanaka, he does not save either of them. It's down to Fat Daryl and Thunder Liger. I'm also dropping all frames. When did Tigrex get eliminated? I don't know, but he's not here. Am I doing okay? Alright. It doesn't matter if it lags a bit, because this is fucking Brantsteele. Panda and the Quiet Man are bonding slightly. They're getting over a little bit. Quiet Man, he's losing popularity. Quiet Man's a sneak. Oh no, the alliance of Liger and Pumbaa has dissolved. Did Tigrex just leave? I swear to God, wasn't it Tigrex versus Liger as one of the votes? You think he quit, Big Brother? I swear to God. Oh, boy, speaking of Liger, it is a clean sweep to get rid of Liger and keep Fat Daryl in. I think the other 3 know that Fat Daryl is the least threatening of the 2 of them. And so Jushin Thunder Liger has been eliminated. I'm pretty sure, like, Tigrex went against Liger at one point, and then, like, Tigrex got eliminated. So here we go. 4 competitors left. The Quiet Man, Gundam Tanaka, Pumbaa, and the Panda. Like how the mouse is suddenly showing now, by the way. Alright, let's look at our weird alliances. We got this team down here, and then just everyone who's still in the game has an alliance. Pumbaa and Panda, you know, they're bonding. Pumbaa and Fat Daryl bonding. Quiet Man and Pumbaa bonding. Pumbaa has bonded with everyone but Gundam Tanaka. And it's a meetup just like Gundam seeing through it with his Dagon eye. Gundam's small bond with the Quiet Man, though, so he's starting to forgive him for his sneakiness. Gundam and Fat Daryl bonding. Quiet Man and Fat Daryl bonding. Panda and Fat Daryl dislike, but the Quiet Man bonding with Panda. But the Quiet Man, he dislikes Gundam. He's still backstabbing him. It's still a trick. Pumbaa wins the head of household competition. And he's going to nominate Tanaka and Panda. And so everyone's going to compete, these 5 for the veto. And Fat Daryl got their story straight and wins the power of veto competition. And the nominated house guests give speeches about why it should be used, but Fat Daryl doesn't save anyone, leaving Gundam Tanaka and Panda to remain. You know, Gundam, he's finding something in common with Pumbaa, and it has a lasting impact. Has Pumbaa tricked Gundam Tanaka. Meanwhile, Panda and the Quiet Man have a small fight, and Gundam Tanaka goes on his own, no longer part of any alliance. This could be bad for him, as he is about to be voted on. Clean swept, Fat Daryl and the Quiet Man vote to get rid of Gundam Tanaka. And by a vote of 2-0, he has been eliminated. The final head of House Games is now. We're down to Fat Daryl, Pumbaa, and the Quiet Man. And Panda, who I keep forgetting about. We got a secret relationship over here. Pumbaa bonding with Fat Daryl and the Panda. Quiet Man bonding with Pumbaa. Pumbaa's got everyone. He's got all of their numbers. Fat Daryl and Quiet Man. Fat Man and Quiet Daryl. I'm seriously thinking that Tigrex is just up and left. I swear he was against Liger and got eliminated. Quiet Man and Panda feel mutual dislike still. Panda hates everyone. I think Panda could... Well, I mean, this is the end, actually, so... And the Quiet Man wins the head of household competition. Pumbaa and the Quiet Man find something in common. Meanwhile, Fat Daryl and Panda have a major fight, and it has a lasting impact as Fat Daryl is mauled by the Panda. Fat Daryl and the Quiet Man bond strongly as Fat Daryl lies dying in his hospital bed. It has a lasting impact. And 3 house guests are vulnerable for eviction. The Quiet Man will decide which 2 house guests will leave the game, and he gets rid of Panda and Pumbaa. That snake Quiet Man. He knows Fat Daryl is dying after being mauled by the Panda, and he's going to take advantage of the weak, dying Fat Man. Pumbaa and Panda are gone. And here's the finale between Fat Daryl and the Quiet Man. The final 2 give opening statements to the jury. The jury questions the final 2 to decide their vote for the winner. Who will the jury decide deserves to win? The final vote for the winner to be revealed by a vote of 5-4 is the Quiet Man. Congratulations. You are the winner of Celebrity Big Brother. And Fat Daryl finishes second. Let's see who voted for who. Famine, Tigrex, Matt Riddle, Gundam, and Panda voted for Quiet Man. A little surprising votes there. Tigrex is back. Yeah, he returned just for the reunion. And the concept of time wins America's favorite house guest. There we go. Thanks for coming to Celebrity Big Brother. And we're going to transition over now to a game of Survivor. Okay. I think we're good. It might be a little awkward. We may need to adjust this slightly. But either way, we'll reveal the characters and then adjust the size. So now, it is time to reveal that the characters competing in Survivor One World will be... This is just awful. Really, it is. From the Monono tribe, it is Agent 47, Atreus, Bullet Hero, Crimes Johnson, Death from the Four Horsemen, Eddie Murphy, The Hot Topic Bunny, Miley Cyrus, and Ridley. In the Solani tribe, it is a Human Leg, Humpty Dumpty, Jack Spicer, Mermaid Man, Monopoly Man, Pestilence of the Four Horsemen, The Pop-Tarts, Shelly the Killer, and Timon. And all of this, seems good. How low does this go? It goes to pretty not low on my screen. I might need to finagle this again, hopefully not. But let's go ahead and proceed to the alliances, where I believe you can see all of this just fine. Yes, this is coming up absolutely perfectly. So we'll just have to... If something starts getting cut off a bit too much, let me know. Stacked roster. Thank you. It's nothing compared to the Hunger Game that's coming up at the end. Oh, wait. I have to change the thing from Big Brother to Survivor. Save that. Here we go. Survivor Simulator. Alright, immediately the Murano tribe has one alliance of Agent 40... By the way, I know that character's name is not Bullet Hero. Alliance 1 is a banger. I know that character's name is not Bullet Hero, but I'm 3 seasons into the show, and I've never heard his name said once. So while looking at this image, I learned his name. But he's always going to be Bullet Hero to me from now on. So Bullet Hero, Agent 47, who could easily just kill everyone on this island. Eddie Murphy and Miley Cyrus. Meanwhile, in Alliance 2 on the same tribe, it's Atreus, Crimes Johnson, Death, the Hot Topic Bunny, and Ridley. Already split down the middle, to be honest. And meanwhile, in Solani, the Human Leg, Jack Spicer, and the Monopoly Man. Clearly all three evil geniuses looking for big fame and fortune. And in the second alliance, it's Pestilence, Pop-Tarts, Timon, and Humpty Dumpty. I'm not even going to talk about that alliance. We're just going to pretend that alliance doesn't exist. Now for the immunity challenge, Free Falling. Each tribe starts the challenge on a raised platform. One at a time, tribe mates drop from a 3-step structure down into a net. After all players from a tribe finish the net drop and assemble on a tribal mat, they proceed to the next stage, climb stairs to another platform, and perform a balance beam walk. And the Monono tribe wins immunity. They also win Flint. No one has found the Monono tribe idol. And no one found the idol this round, but the behavior of Agent 47 is rubbing the tribe the wrong way. The way he says nothing and keeps killing stagehands. The leg couldn't do this. Well, he did. So, no one found the idol for the Solani tribe either. I keep wanting to say Salami tribe. And the behavior of Mermaid Man is becoming appreciated around camp. Everyone loves a good laugh. And they're all gonna... Oh my god! Okay, 4 votes for Jack Spicer out of the gate. Then 3 for Mermaid Man. Then another for Jack Spicer. The final results are 6 votes for Spicer, 3 for Mermaid Man. Wait, how? 1, 2, 3, 4. How did Jack Spicer get 6 votes? The 5th, 6th, and 7th vote go to Mermaid Man. That's 3 votes. I guess that makes sense. That's not 6 images of Jack's. I mean, it is, but this is the one of him getting eliminated. It doesn't matter. The math adds up. The images do not. Either way, Jack Spicer has been eliminated. I'm not going to see how the castaway voted. I don't care enough, to be honest with you. Meanwhile, unless you want to see if that's something, someone's vote stuffing. If you want to see how the tribe votes, let me know. I'll do it. But unless you guys want to see it, I'm just gonna move along. Here we go. We're gonna look at some more alliances. Alliance number 1, 7 strength. Meanwhile, the second alliance all still good over here. Nothing really changed on this end. Of course, the fucking alliance number 1, the Human Leg and Monopoly Man, they're down one of their members. It's tough times for that alliance. Near the end. 8 do-it-yourself knots. 8 castaways from each tribe would open up a crate containing a metal ring tied inside of a huge knot. The first tribe to get the ring out would win. And the Solani tribe wins the reward. They win tarp. And I said the leg did the last challenge. No, we didn't. I was wrong. You're right. The leg couldn't do it. I thought the leg was on the Monono tribe for some reason. Both the tribes could keep the supplies used in the challenge. How nice. By the numbers, 8 castaways from each tribe would stand on a narrow beam over water. One at a time, the castaways would move down the beam, squeezing past their fellow tribe members. The castaway moving down the beam would not be allowed to touch more than one tribe member at a time. Any castaway to fall off would have to start over. The first tribe to get all 8 members to the finished platform would win, and the Solani tribe wins immunity. I kind of want to know how the leg did that one, but, you know, whatever. No one found the idol, but Monopoly Man did find the idol and has given it to someone on the other tribe. He has given the idol to Bullet Hero. What? Monopoly Man stabbing his own team in the back. Meanwhile, Crimes Johnson and Eddie Murphy have a major fight. Oh no. Eddie, look out. Crimes Johnson has found the idol, but he's given it to someone on the other tribe. And he gave it to Humpty Dumpty. It's a trade. It was a hostage negotiation. The idols have swapped. And Shelly the Killer and the Human Leg have a major fight. What the fuck, Monopoly Man? What 40 chess is this? Well, apparently, Crimes Johnson knows what game he's playing because he just gave the other idol to Humpty Dumpty. Bullet Hero has the Monono tribe idol. The castaways all vote. Bullet Hero does not play the idol. What is this 40 immunity chess? The first vote goes to Atreus, then Eddie Murphy, then Atreus, then Eddie Murphy, then Eddie Murphy, but then Atreus, and then Eddie Murphy, and then Atreus, and finally the 9th vote and player leaving is Eddie Murphy, but that was incredibly close. Eddie Murphy, the tribe has spoken. We are down to 8 people on each one. I think when we get down to like 6 on each side, we'll give it starting at episode 6, right? No, when starting on episode 7, we'll start looking at the reason because we'll probably be more attached to the characters by then. All right, we still got a strong alliance here. Eddie Murphy's gone, but honestly, he was the weakest link. This whole thing is still happening. Of course, nothing's changed over here. Still going strong. Shut your trap. Tribe members will take turns memorizing a pattern of various objects. Both active members will have a chance to see the pattern. Once the pattern is memorized by one of the competitors, they must pull a lever that will lower the curtain for both teams. The active members must run to a bin of similar objects and arrange them into the same pattern as the one from before. The first team to organize the objects correctly and run to their team's map will receive 1 point. 5 points are required to win. If both players answered incorrectly, they will have to repeat until one of them scores. And the Solani tribe wins the reward. They win fishing supplies and a canoe. And now on to the immunity challenge. One caller would instruct blindfolded pairs of tribe mates to 5 stations scattered in an obstacle course. When a pair reaches a station, they must... I'm sorry, I'm looking at human leg out of the corner of my eye. They must pull a handle to an overheard bucket of water to release a bag of puzzle pieces. Once all bags are collected, the caller will have solved the puzzle. First caller to solve their puzzle wins immunity for their tribe, which is going to be the Solani. Human leg is slowing them down, but they're winning somehow. Well, look at this team they have. And look at this. They basically have an extra teammate with the Pop-Tarts to make up for human leg. So, really, they've got like a team of 8.1. So I think that's their upper hand right there. Their upper leg. And Bullet Hero has the idol. He's holding on to it. The Monono Tribe Alliance number 2 is now a medium strength alliance. They're getting stronger. They're all working together. Big friends. What happened to the first alliance? What happened to the... whatever. Humpty Dumpty. I thought it said Humpty Dumpty has had a great fall. I 100% thought that's what that... I thought that said Humpty Dumpty has had a great fall. I'm blind. Humpty Dumpty has the Solani tribe idol. Oh no, the second alliance has dissolved. They're all turning against Humpty after he fell off that wall like an idiot. They don't trust him anymore. Bullet Hero has the Monono tribe idol and they all vote. He does not play the idol. 2 votes to Agent 47. 1 to Atreus, 1 to 47, 1 to Atreus, another to Atreus. They really hate Atreus. I guess they don't want like a kid on their team. 1 to 47. You know what? Agent 47, he's been rubbing them all the wrong way for too long. He's out of here. So we're down now a team of 7 versus a team of 8.1. I think I said 9.1 earlier. That was just wrong of me. Okay. You know, they're still going. Oh, yeah, they lost. Fucking Agent 47. It's just Bullet Hero and Miley Cyrus against the world. And then the rest of the team. And the only alliance remaining on the Solani tribe is the Human Leg and Monopoly Man. What a crew. Cocoa Connection. Using coconuts in a slingshot, tribe members must knock down wooden tiles from a grid. First team to knock down an entire row column or a diagonal wins a reward. And the Monono tribe finally wins a reward. They can pick either a tarp, pillows and blankets, or a basket of donuts. They choose the tarp. What are you doing? Get the pillows and blankets, you idiots. Puzzle relay. The tribes will be divided into pairs and cuffed together to race across a teeter-totter to solve a puzzle and collect a key. Once 3 keys were collected, one castaway would use the keys to unlock 3 locks and raise their tribe's flag. The first tribe to raise their flag would win. And the Solani tribe wins immunity again. Things are not looking good for the Monono tribe. They keep losing this immunity. You know, Bullet Hero still is the idol. Alliance number 2, now a medium strength alliance. Humpty Dumpty, he still has the idol. Nothing else happening over here. Bullet Hero has the Monono tribe idol. The castaways will vote. But Bullet Hero, he plays the idol. He knows it's coming. And he's shooting down the votes as they come at him, and that's going to cost Atreus. Bullet Hero would have been out of here, but instead, with 2 votes, Atreus has finally been removed from the island. Okay, Leg is getting carried by Monopoly Man. They're down to just 6. Bullet Hero barely holding on there. Used up a lot of his ammo shooting those votes out of the sky. The castaways are asked to smash paint-filled eggs. These eggs determine their new tribe. Wait a minute. Wait. Actual legitimate twist. Hold up. See the swapped tribes. Oh no, they split up Leg and Monopoly Man. Now, on the Monono tribe, it's the Human Leg, Mermaid Man, Miley Cyrus, Pestilence, Pop-Tart, Ridley, and Shelly the Killer. And now on the Solani tribe, Miley Cyrus is the only one who didn't swap over here. And on the Solani tribe, Bullet Hero, Crimes Johnson, Death, the Hot Topic Bunny, Humpty Dumpty, Monopoly Man, and Timon. Things could be bad for Leg here if he doesn't have Monopoly Man with him. Of course, all these tribes, they've been broken up. But now there's a new alliance of Miley Cyrus and Ridley. And honestly, the entirety of the Monono tribes working together, really. It's like everyone's just like, we were the Solani. We're the true Solani tribe. And we're going to stick together till the very end. Actually, wait, is this even visible? This may not be visible, now that I say that. Okay, it's not. It's Leg, Mermaid Man, Pestilence, Pop-Tart, and Shelly the Killer. I apologize that that's not visible. Normally, that's not so long. It's going to happen here, too. Of course, we got these chicaneers tribes up here. You know, Crimes Johnson, Death, Hot Topic Bunny, and Ridley. Bullet Hero, Crimes Johnson, Death. This is the exact same alliance, but instead of Ridley being gone... Oh, they just replaced Ridley with Bullet Hero. That's what happened. Honestly, smart move. And then we have Humpty Dumpty, Monopoly Man, and Timon down here at the bottom. So on to the reward challenge. Tribes must fill water to a large bucket using barrels with holes in it. If the bucket is heavy enough, a flag will raise, declaring a winner. And the Solani tribe wins the reward. They win peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and coffee, and they get to live at the current campsite, and the losing tribe will be sent to a new beach. Wow, that was an important one to win. But not as important as this, as 3 members from both tribes will race to retrieve a ball in the water and shoot it into their tribe basket. The other tribe must intercept before their rival scores. Each successful shot is worth 1 point. First tribe to accumulate 3 points wins immunity. And the Monono tribe has won immunity again. I think the Leg is carrying the team. I think that every team is just like getting on top of Leg as he hops over the finish line. No one has the Monono tribe idol until now, as Ridley has found it. Solani tribe at Monono tribe. Oh, that's they have an alliance name. They've named themselves, but it is a very weak alliance. Humpty Dumpty has the Solani tribe idol. Oh, but this crew right here of Monopoly Man, Humpty Dumpty, and Timon, it's a strong alliance. True villains right here. Leg's fucking not carrying the team. Well, let's see who walks out of here the winner. Wink, wink. Humpty Dumpty has the tribe idol. And he plays the idol to protect himself, but it doesn't matter. As they are voting 2 for Timon, then Bullet Hero, then Timon, then Bullet Hero, Bullet Hero. It's 3-3. Timon. And Timon has been voted out by a vote of 4-3. His alliance was too strong. And here you see how everything has lined up once again. Alliances all appear to be the same. These alliances all still the same, really. One at a time, tribe members will run to the top of several boxes where they will find coconuts at the top. They must bounce a coconut off of a trampoline at the bottom of the boxes so that it is able to bounce off and break targets on the other side. First tribe to break all 5 of their targets wins rewards. And the Solani tribe wins the reward. They win steaks, sausages, vegetables, condiments, and wine. They are well fed tonight, boys. But will they win the immunity challenge? No, they will not. They just won it. They just, on it straight up, they just walked on over the Solani tribe, and they just punched them and kicked them and hit them with a toaster. They just beat up the Solani tribe, and they took their immunity. Ridley has the Monono tribe idol, but nothing has really happened over here. And Crime Johnson has found the Solani idol, and Death has isolated himself from the rest of the tribe. No one wants to align themselves with Death. And it's time for the votes to happen. Crimes Johnson choosing not to play the idol, as it's 2 for 2, then 1 for Bullet Hero, then 1 for Crimes Johnson. And it's a tie. Oh, he should have played that idol. 3 votes to each. Remember, there's a tie and a revote. The people in the tie will not revote. 1 for Crimes Johnson, 1 for Bullet Hero, 1 for Crimes Johnson, and 1 for Bullet Hero. The final results are 2 to 2. There is still a tie after the revote. Therefore, each player will draw a rock. Whoever draws the purple rock will leave. Death. So after a series of ties, they just put a bunch of rocks in a bucket, and they're like, alright everyone, draw a rock, and then Death drew the purple rock and is now gone. After all of that. Okay, we're on episode 7, that means from now on, we're going to look at the reasoning for their votes. See why they do what they do, and maybe the reasoning sucks and we'll stop looking at it. Oh, the Tikiano tribe. We've merged the tribes together. This is now Battle Royale, every man for themselves. We have our big 12 competitors here. Wow, what bullshit is that? Here we go. Proceeded tribe alliances. We're forming new alliances here. Look at that. They're back together once again, boys. The Leg and Monopoly Man holding hands. Bullet Hero and Miley Cyrus reunited. Oh, but everyone else holding on to their There's so many alliances. Oh my god. I'm not even going to look at all these alliances. Sea Turtles. The tribe will be divided into 2 groups of 6. From each team, 4 members must retrieve 4 puzzle bags, after which the 2 remaining players will solve it. First team to solve the turtle-shaped puzzle wins. Humpty Dumpty, Monopoly Man, Hot Topic Bunny, Crimes Johnson, Human Leg, and Miley Cyrus win pizza and beer. That's like useless to at least 2 of them. Possibly 3. And rollerballs on a large wooden disc. Tribe members must maintain their balance while 3 balls are placed on the disc. If any ball rolls down the ground or they fall off the perch, the player's out of the challenge. Last person standing wins. And Pestilence has 1 immunity. Looking to avenge Death here. Crimes Johnson has the idol, and Ridley has the other idol. Meanwhile, Miley Cyrus has split off her team with Ridley so that she can go back to being devoted to Bullet Hero full time. And the tribe begins. Ridley has the idol and Crimes Johnson has the idol. They will all vote. Neither one of them plays the idol. 2 votes for Shelly to kill her. 1 for the Hot Topic Bunny. 1 to Shelly. It's 3 to 3 now. The 7th vote, it's 4 to 4. 5 for Shelly to kill her. 5 for Hot Topic Bunny. 6 for Hot Topic Bunny. 7 votes, and the player leaving is the Hot Topic Bunny. Let's see how each castaway voted. I think it's just everyone voting with their alliance. Okay, so that's just everyone voting with their alliance. I'll look at that to see if there's ever any specific reasoning, but that one was just, you know, their team voted for a specific person. And you can see all their little alliances here, for the most part, except for this one at the very bottom. But it doesn't really matter. 1 at a time, I thought that said TJP. 7 Up. 1 at a time, Team's member will go down a huge water slide where they will go out into the water and retrieve a crate. The number of team members retrieving crates increases each turn. Once a team has all of their crates, they will then assemble a puzzle. First team to assemble their puzzle wins reward. Pop-Tart, Ridley, Mermaid Man, Pestilence, and Miley Cyrus wins reward. They win a trip to a 7-Up Oasis for the afternoon. Holy shit. They will have burgers, steaks, hot dogs, pies, and all the 7-Up they can drink. They are allowed to bring back 7-Up to the drink for as long as they like. What is this 7-Up sponsorship? This is like the Snickers meme that I make. It's everything 7-Up. Meanwhile, tribe members will race across a ladder bridge while maneuvering bags of puzzle pieces along a twisted rope. The first 4 to complete it move on to the next part where they will use the puzzle pieces to assemble a 60-piece puzzle. The first member to do this will win immunity. And of course, Bullet Hero wins immunity as everyone else was slowed down by so much 7-Up. Wasn't 7-Up in a Hunger Game? No, I think only Can of Dr. Pepper was. Crimes Johnson and Ridley still both have the idols. Mobley Man and the Pop-Tart have had a minor fight as he tried to eat one of them. Ridley and Crimes Johnson do not play their idols. Oh no! 2 votes for Human Leg. 2 for Shelly to Killer. Human Leg, Shelly to... Come on, Human Leg. No! 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 How could you do it? The Human Leg was carrying you all to victory. I guess it's Battle Royale rules now, so you'd want to get rid of the best. Human Leg has been voted off the island. Voted with all these live, yeah. Voted with all the alliances. It's time to go, Leg. Alright, here we go. We've got 10 left. See our alliances there. Monopoly Man's best friend has been removed. Actually, why get rid of the weakest person? Clearly he was the best. In a do-it-yourself challenge, the Tikiano tribe will be divided into 2 teams, the red team and the black team. Teams must toss bolas to a pegged pole with numbers, which corresponds to a certain number of points from 1 to 6. After all members have thrown bolas, the team with the higher tabulated score wins. Monopoly Man, Mermaid Man, Shelly to Killer, Crimes Johnson, and Humpty Dumpty win a barbecue feast on another island. Meanwhile, players will be standing barefoot on a small wooden perch, while one of their hands will be chained to an overhead bucket of water. If the contestant moved enough, the bucket will drop water, dousing the player, eliminating him or her. That's pretty fucked. At random points during the challenge, Jeff would tempt the survivors with food items. Last person standing wins immunity. Shelly to Killer. A stone cold bitch stands still and makes it. Of course, they still have their Miley Cyrus and Shelly to Killer bond slyly. Meanwhile, no one's playing the idol. 3 votes for Pop-Tart, 3 votes for Monopoly Man, Pop-Tart, Monopoly Man, Pop-Tart, and Pop-Tart has been voted off the island. Y'all running out of alliances yet? Oh, that's the sound of a phone dying in the distance. Of course Shelly wins this. No, there's still so many fucking alliances. Holy shit. No new ones as far as I can tell. Alright, well there was a survivor auction. I don't know what happened, but I guess no one showed up. And so the castaways would face an amalgam of some of the past challenges of the season. Jesus. They must untie a large knot to release a ring, and the first 4 would go to the next round. Then they would bounce coconuts off a net to burst a target. The first 2 to burst all 3 move to the final round. The final round consists of hitting 3 targets in a row. The first to do so would win immunity, and Monopoly Man survives the gauntlet. Slave sale? I mean, no one showed up. So, who knows? Of course, these 2 still holding on to the idols, playing it strong. Miley Cyrus, wait a minute. Oh, Miley Cyrus found the Tikiano idol. I wasn't even paying attention to that. And Monopoly Man has isolated himself from the tribe. No one wants to align with that freak who was best friends with a leg. Ridley has the tribe idol. All 3 of them have the idol. Ridley has played his idol. He knew it was coming. And he's dodging those votes left and right. Oh no, Mermaid Man! With only 3 votes. There are 3 idols. Yep. Well, there's only 2 in play right now, as Ridley just used his to save himself. And Mermaid Man. Monopoly Man votes for Mermaid Man. He likes Mermaid Man less than Ridley. There's your reasoning for that. We got some actual explanation in that one. There are now 2 idols. Down to 8. That was a smart move by Ridley. She would have been gone. We still have so many fucking alliances. In a majority rules competition, the tribe would answer questions pertaining to a different subject in Castaway. If a castaway was correct and guessed the majority answer, then where they would cut another castaway's rope. What? If all 3 ropes were cut, the castaway's ragdoll would be bummed up and they would be eliminated. Last player standing would win reward and get to choose 2 fellow castaways to join them. Who wrote the Survivor Wiki? Did they have a stroke while doing it? Miley Cyrus wins a reward. It's supposed to be she. I set that to female. She wins a helicopter ride to an remote island. She shares the reward with Ridley and Bullet Hero, her 2 best friends. That makes perfect sense, actually. It's the most sense we've had all day. The castaways would face off one-on-one in battles where they would oil themselves up and slide down a slippery surface, collecting rings as they went. Once they got to the end, they must toss the ring onto a hook at the end. Last player left standing would win immunity. Of course, Crimes Johnson would win a oiled-up one-on-one competition. Makes perfect sense. Of course. Alright, these are the only 2 idols in play. There's no more replacing these idols. Crimes Johnson and Miley just have them. Oh no, Shelly the Killer is not in a very good alliance with Pestilence. As we move on now, Crimes Johnson doesn't play it, but Miley Cyrus plays it to save Bullet Hero. She gave him extra ammo to shoot the votes out of the sky. Wait, there's multiple votes. Hold on. 2 for Shelly the Killer and 2 for Ridley. She couldn't save them both. She had to choose one. People realized Bullet Hero was shooting votes away. And with 4 votes, Ridley, and 2 to Shelly the Killer, Ridley has been voted away. I gotta see this. It's just, there's so many alliances. He likes Ridley less than Shelly the Killer and Bullet Hero. There's just so many alliances. There's just so many people now. Miley Cyrus saved Bullet Hero there. Of course, we still have all these alliances. This is such a strong alliance right here. The strength of this one is incredible. 1 idol left. The castaways and their loved ones are hooked together and attached to the end of a rope. The castaways and their loved ones have to untangle certain... And their loved ones? Wait, what? Have to untangle certain areas of the rope in order to progress through. The first pair to reach the end of the rope would win reward. Shelly the Killer wins the reward. He wins a picnic with a loved one. And he's going to share it with Humpty Dumpty. Oh, Shelly the Killer, he loves Humpty Dumpty and the Monopoly Man. There's his childhood friends. Nursery rhymes and board games. Miley and Bullet Hero BFF. The castaways will stand on a log placed at the end of the platform with their arms behind them grabbing onto a handle. At certain times, Jeff will turn a crank which uncoils the rope, which lowers the castaways and sends them closer to the water. When the castaways fall into the water, they're out of the challenge. The last person standing wins immunity. And of course, in a test of upper body strength, Crimes Johnson is the victor. Shelly wins because he has no loved ones. Crimes Johnson 2 OP, please nerf. Crimes Johnson has the idol too. I think Crimes Johnson is winning this. The castaways all vote. He does not play it. First goes to Bullet Hero, then to Humpty Dumpty, then the Monopoly Man, then Bullet Hero, then Humpty Dumpty, then Humpty Dumpty, then Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty has been voted off the island. Anything specific? Monopoly Man likes Humpty Dumpty less than Bullet Hero. Oh, and he was in it, so of course he's not going to vote for himself. Here we are, the last 6. Bullet Hero, Crimes Johnson, Miley Cyrus, the Monopoly Man, Pestilence, and Shelly the Killer. Pestilence really hasn't been doing much. Been laying low. We still have a fucking ton of alliances, but not too many. Miley Cyrus is in alliance with like everyone, I think. Yes, literally Miley Cyrus is in alliance with everyone, but her true ally is Bullet Hero. She's just, you know, she's playing the field here. Keeping her options open. The castaways start off by holding onto a disc and spinning around it in order to detach it from a post, making them dizzy. They must repeat the process for the final 2 discs and make their way to a decoding station where they will align 3 numbers for a combination. They will then pull on a lever. If they are right, a flag in the respective color of their station will raise. First person to do this wins the reward. And Monopoly Man wins a trip on a yacht with a 3-course meal. And he's going to share that with Miley Cyrus and Pestilence. Miley have been my pick the whole time. Alright, immunity challenge. The castaways have one hand tied behind their back, and they have to start off by making a hook with 3 pieces in order to hook a bag of puzzle pieces. They will then take the pieces and begin working on the lower portion of a fish skeleton. They must repeat this process for the middle and upper portions. First castaway to assemble their puzzle wins immunity, and Bullet Hero does it. This is their time to get rid of Crimes Johnson, to at least make him use that idol. Crimes Johnson, of course, has the... Oh no, Shelly the Killer found another idol. I didn't know it was in play. Shelly the Killer has an idol now. Oh, and Bullet Hero, he stopped working with Crimes Johnson. He knows he's too big of a threat. Think Shelly may go? I don't think so anymore. And of course, brilliant Crimes Johnson playing his idol. He knew his time was up, and instead it's gonna be Pestilence who is voted away. He likes Crimes Johnson less than Pestilence. But now Crimes Johnson, he's available. Shelly the Killer is the only one with an idol. Also, this is the finale, so I don't think it matters. Why was there another idol? I think Shelly the Killer killed someone on stage to get an idol. Here's your alliances. This is it. It's just Miley Cyrus with everyone, basically. Balance beam maze. The castaways would start by walking across a balance beam maze. If they fall off, they have to start back from the beginning. Once they make it to the other side, they will then go on a rope net where they have to unite 5 bags of puzzle pieces. Once they have all their bags, they will assemble a puzzle which will give them clues to a combination of 3 numbers. The first castaway to get the number sequence right and raise their respective flag color will win immunity, and Bullet Hero has won immunity. Miley may actually win, especially if Bullet Hero, has some kind of like bonus to give to her. Shelly the Killer has the idol, of course. And now it's time for the vote. Shelly, he's gonna play the idol and protect himself while Crimes Johnson is eliminated. Brilliant strategy. Of course Crimes Johnson had to go. He just likes Crimes Johnson less than Shelly the Killer. Here's your final 4. This is the final one, I believe. Bullet Hero, Miley Cyrus, Monopoly Man, and Shelly the Killer. Surprisingly enough, I think every one of these competitors deserves to win. Miley Cyrus with everyone but Monopoly Man, actually. It's coming down to Bullet Hero or Miley. I think Shelly could do it. And speaking of which, the castaways have to attach a small wooden bowl to a prong at the end of a long pole to maneuver it through a metal structure. The structure is mounted on a spring in order to increase the difficulty. Once they have the piece through the structure, they have to sit it at the top. First castaway to stack all 10 bowls on top of each other will win immunity, and Shelly the Killer has won the immunity. I don't know what this means. Proceed to the tribal council, and the castaways are all going to vote. The first goes to Monopoly Man, then Monopoly Man again, then Bullet Hero again. We're down. It's a tie. And so the people in the tie will not vote. It's another tie. There is still a tie after the revote, therefore a tiebreaker challenge will occur. And Monopoly Man loses to Bullet Hero in the tiebreaker. And it's just... Monopoly Man votes for Bullet Hero. He's just trying to stay safe, brother. The final 3. One of these 3 is going to win. They will face the jury. Alright, it's just going to tell us who the winner is. Who's it going to be? Bullet Hero wins by a vote of 8-1-0. It's almost unanimous. Hot Topic Bunny felt that Bullet Hero deserved to win for winning lots of immunity challenges. Human Leg voted for Bullet Hero because he likes Bullet Hero. The Pop-Tarts voted for him because she felt that the Bullet Hero deserved to win for winning lots of immunity challenges. Mermaid Man voted for Bullet Hero for winning immunity challenges. Ridley voted for Bullet Hero for winning immunity challenges. I think that's the last bullet of Bullet Hero. Maybe not. Ridley voted because of immunity challenges. Humpty Dumpty voted because of immunity challenges. Pestilence voted for Miley Cyrus because he was uncertain but felt that Miley Cyrus did better at jury questioning. So literally the only person who didn't vote for Bullet Hero was uncertain about not voting for Bullet Hero. Miley and Shelly for Redemption Island. I'm actually all on board with that. Who's the fan favorite? Hilarious. Alright, let's remove all of these. Okay. So that is going to be Bullet Hero going into the winner's circle for the final Hunger Game. God, Bullet Hero in the Hunger Game. That's going to be absolute carnage. Miley Cyrus and Shelly the Killer for Redemption Island. The man who did nothing. Alright, now for the final one. The Hunger Games. So sit back. Oh no! No, I ruined it. I don't remember exactly how this is lined up, so I may have to adjust it. But I'll run down the characters and then adjust it if I have to. I just want to say, I did not change these teams. Ignore the Pokemon Let's Go thing. That's the only image I had in OBS right now. I did not make these teams. Okay, these teams were randomized. The characters that were going to be in this were randomized. So this is probably the best roster of a Hunger Games I've ever had. But it also created probably the best teams out of these characters. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I've done it again. I accidentally closed the wrong one. Here you go. You can see the gist of them here. I would like to shorten this, make it smaller for a second. Just enough for us to be able to get everyone on screen, maybe. Can that be doable for a minute? Here we go. We'll adjust this in a second. Representing District 1, it's My Hero One's Justice, the video game, and Mountain Dew Ice. From District 2, it's War, one of the Four Horsemen, with Waluigi. In District 3, it's Todd Howard and Godzilla. In District 4, it's a Snickers sponsorship and the HAL 9000. From District 5, a Sakura tree and a raccoon. In District 6, it's a McDonald's employee and a gun. In District 7, Ellis and Quasimodo. Holy shit, came on Mega Man or team favorite and said, I'm really feeling a McDonald's employee and a gun, to be honest. District 8, Franziska von Karma and Walrus. District 9, Kima Katsuragi and Mega Man. District 10, Drill and the Kool-Aid Man. District 11, Dr. Octagonopus and Miz. And District 12 is Underdog and Frosty Vamps. Now, I know Frosty Vamps, he was in one of these before. I think he was in one of the Big Brothers. Okay, you're telling me these teams got random. Every one of these teams was random, I promise you. I promise you. I wish I was clever enough to come up with McDonald's employee and a gun. It's horrible, but it's so good. These Sakura Tree and Raccoon also very good. Yeah, Sakura Tree and Raccoon got random together. It's very good. Let's try and adjust. Well, let's proceed real quick and see what the next one with the screen that'll be. Okay, so it looks like this. So let's adjust this slightly. We're gonna make some adjustments here now that I know how big this is gonna be. I mean, wait a minute. Wait. No, it's not. I think this is going to be the best way to do things. And then we'll just see where it gets cut off at. So, as the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Ellis and Quasimodo aren't a bad pairing. That's a pretty good lineup here. Raccoon grabs a jar of fishing bait while a Sakura tree gets fishing gear. Dr. Octagonopus finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Waluigi runs away from the cornucopia. Miz and Ellis fight for a bag. Miz gives up and retreats. Classic Miz. Underdog runs away from the cornucopia. Kool-Aid Man breaks McDonald's employee's nose for a basket of bread. You better watch out, Kool-Aid Man. That McDonald's employee is a gun. Mountain Dew Ice and My Hero's One Justice fight for a bag. My Hero One's Justice gives up and... Wait, they're on the same team! Why are they fighting each other for the bag? Franziska von Karma runs away from the cornucopia. HAL 9000 and Drill fight for a bag. HAL 9000 wisely gives up and retreats. A Snickers sponsorship runs away from the cornucopia. Mega Man, Gun, and War all want to run away from the cornucopia. Godzilla snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Quasimodo rips a mace out of Frosty Vamp's hands. Todd Howard breaks Walrus's nose for a basket of bread again. And then I have to do this so you can see that Kama Katsuragi grabs a shovel. And ideally they won't all be this low. Wait, let's go back to the top so I know how high to put this. That looks good. Alright, so an effective start, you fuck Quasi. So two people's Walrus and the McDonald's employee now have broken noses. So that's something to keep in mind. Mountain Dew Ice receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Miz thinks about home. In Hollywood, California. My Hero One's Justice camouflages himself in the bushes. Kama Katsuragi, Quasimodo, and Godzilla start fighting, but Quasimodo runs away as Kama Katsuragi kills Godzilla! What? What? Franziska von Karma receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. McDonald's employee attempts to climb a tree but falls on a Snickers sponsorship, killing them both while the gun thinks about... What an idiot! What an idiot! It fell out of the tree and killed... So what you're telling me is, this McDonald's employee climbed a tree while holding a gun, fell out of the tree, landing on a Snickers bar, killing herself while the gun leaves. Kima in Redemption Island already. I don't know about that. We'll see how much better she has to do. War chases Mega Man. A Sakura tree and Frosty Vamp split up to search for resources. Waluigi severely injures Kool-Aid Man, but puts him out of his misery. Okay, so Kool-Aid Man's dead from Waluigi. Todd Howard makes a slingshot. HAL 9000 thinks about home. Underdog receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Ellis chases Walrus. War chasing Mega Man is symbolic for the game. Drill collects fruit from a tree. Dr. Octagonopus accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. And Raccoon receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. You can't see it. I'm not going to mess around with the screen anymore. Raccoon received a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. That's the only thing you're missing. You're going to miss the bottom one for a while, and I apologize. But it's just not worth messing around. So here's the deaths. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance for Godzilla, the McDonald's employee, a Snickers sponsorship, Kool-Aid Man, and Dr. Octagonopus. What do the statuses show? Oh, okay, it's just like who's all dead and not. Okay, we'll just move on then. Alright, night 1, Mega Man receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Underdog goes to sleep. Raccoon receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Kima Katsuragi cries himself to sleep. Miz starts a fire. My Hero One's Justice and Quasimodo huddle for warmth. HAL 9000 lets Frosty Vamps into his shelter. Don't trust him, Frosty Vamps. Oh yeah, I was saying this earlier. Frosty Vamps was in a Big Brother before. He's putting his life on the line here in the Hunger Games to try and get a second shot. So Frosty Vamps has to either win or die, and if Frosty Vamps dies here, there's no redemption on for him. This is his only second chance. So just addressing that. Franziska von Karma severely injures Waluigi and leaves him to die. War attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Doubt. Walrus defeats Drill in a fight that spares his life. Mountain Dew Ice, a Sakura tree, Ellis and Todd Howard tell each other ghost stories to enlighten the mood, and off-screen, Gun goes to sleep. I don't want to be with Hal and transform into a baby. Sakura Tree thinks about home. Mega Man discovers a river. Walrus explores the arena. Kama Katsuragi overhears My Hero One's Justice and Quasimodo talking in the distance. How ominous. Like just the Hunchback of Notre Dame talking to a copy of My Hero One's Justice, plotting something. Todd Howard begs for Raccoon to kill him. She refuses, keeping Todd Howard alive. War discovers a river. Ellis diverts Miz's attention and runs away. Frosty Vamp sprains his ankle while running away from Mountain Dew Ice. Look, it was rolling down the hill real fast. Drill fishes. Franziska Von Karma and HAL 9000 hunt for other tributes. Gun thinks about home, and off-screen Underdog explores the arena. One cannon shot can be heard for Waluigi. Night 2. Ellis tends to his wounds. Todd Howard, Walrus, Mega Man, and My Hero 1's Justice sleep in shifts. Quasimodo tries to treat his infection. Mountain Dew Ice passes out from exhaustion. I wouldn't do that in real life. A Sakura tree pushes War off a cliff during a knife fight. That's what I want to see. I want to see one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse lose to a Sakura tree in a knife fight. You think every branch had a knife equipped? Like, multi-wielding 100 knives? Gun ambushes Miss and kills him! Gun ambushes Miss! Miz is just walking through the woods, and a gun just points out of the bushes suddenly and blasts his head off like a saw trap. Franziska Von Karma tends to her wounds. Drill tries to sing himself to sleep. Underdog and Kima Katsuragi huddle for warmth. Frosty Vamps cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide! Oh shit, Miss Frosty just killed himself. I know Dunks is laughing at you. Frosty Vamp's calling for a restart, but that's not gonna happen. He just couldn't handle it. You tripped while being chased by a Mountain Dew bottle, and you were like, this sucks. It was better at the Big Brother house, and you killed yourself. That's it. That's Brantsteele canon. Frosty Vamps kills himself in Brantsteele canon. And then off-screen, HAL 9000 lets Raccoon into his shelter. Oh, I was hoping you'd make it farther, to be honest. Underdog chases Gun, trying to stop that villainy. Quasimodo collects fruit from a tree. Dunks, hello. You can go out in a minute, okay? We're almost done. Todd Howard steals from Drill while he isn't looking. HAL 9000 and Mountain Dew Ice threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. What? Wait! They threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. What failed? The threat? Then why'd they kill themselves? What? Franziska Von Karma convinces Walrus to not kill her, only to kill him instead. I fucking knew that Mountain Dew Ice would be the death of me. I thought this said for a second that Franziska Von Karma not only convinced Walrus to kill her, but to kill himself as well. And I was like, what? They tried to stop the whole game. Yeah, okay. I haven't watched Hunger Games. That sounds familiar. I think that is how it ends. Yeah, but you don't threaten a double suicide when there's still like 20 people left. Ellis picks flowers. A Sakura tree hunts for other tributes. My Hero 1's Justice diverts Raccoon's attention and runs away. Kima Katsuragi receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor, and off-screen Mega Man receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. War, Miz, Frosty Vamps, HAL 9000, Mountain Dew Ice, and Walrus have all died. Problem is that too many people left. Yep. My Hero 1's Justice, Kami Katsuragi, a Sakura tree, and Gun tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. I like to think it's just Kima Katsuragi holding My Hero 1's Justice in one hand and a gun in the other, just yelling at a tree spooky stories. Kima, you must live on. Ellis severely slices Mega Man with a sword. Drill, Quasimodo, and Underdog cheerfully sing songs together. Feet of lightning, fires of thunder, shooting evil dudes, a thunder wonder dunks. Todd Howard receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Raccoon thinks about home, and off-screen, Franziska Von Karma goes to sleep. Todd Howard's trap kills Kima Katsuragi. Shoulda bought the other edition of Skyrim, shouldn't you, Kima? A Sakura tree is unable to convince Ellis to not kill her. Drill picks flowers. Gun defeats Quasimodo in a fight, but spares his life. The gun pulls his trigger only when necessary. Underdog chases a raccoon, makes sense. And off-screen, Franziska von Karma convinces My Hero's One's Justice to not kill her, only to kill him instead. So the exact same thing she did to Walrus. And there's your 4 fallen tributes. Mega Man, Kima Katsuragi, a Sakura tree, and My Hero One's Justice. How's everyone else doing? We still got Todd Howard, who has 1 kill. The raccoon, the gun, has 1 kill. Ellis has 2 kills. Quasimodo, Franziska von Karma has 3 kills. Drill and Underdog. The fucking nonsense. Some of them, all my picks are dying. Who's your pick out of these? Only Mega Man is left for me. Mega Man's dead. Mega Man was killed by Ellis with a sword. Remember? It was like Ellis he died last night. Ellis sliced Mega Man severely with a sword and it killed him. So Mega Man is not left for you. Who you got out of these people that remain? Proceed. Fuck. Ellis, Quasimodo, and Todd Howard sleep in shifts. Gun and Franziska von Karma sleep in shifts. Drill thinks about home. Underdog cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. That's not something Underdog would do. Unrealistic. And off-screen, Raccoon receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Isn't that Raccoon's second hatchet? Is Raccoon dual-wielding hatchets now? Fuck all of them. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, and weapons and memoirs from the tribute's families. Raccoon sets an explosive off, killing Franziska von Karma and Todd Howard, the classic double axe bomb. Drill and Quasimodo decide to work together to get more supplies. Gun is a gun and does not go to the feast, and Ellis decides to not go to the feast. Drill explores the arena. Quasimodo stalks Ellis. It's going to be horrifying. Raccoon travels to the higher ground, and Gun receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Hope they all died. God, phone, quit beeping, just die already. 5 God, come on, Gun. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Gun receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Quasimodo starts a fire. Raccoon screams for help. Ellis receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor, and Drill tries to sing himself to sleep. Day 6, Raccoon severely injures Drill and puts him out of his misery. Ellis questions his sanity. Gun picks flowers, and Quasimodo dies trying to escape the arena. No! A tsunami rolls into the arena. Gun fatally injures himself on debris. That stupid gun! No, the gun fell into the tsunami and broke. Raccoon defeats Ellis, but throws him in the water to make sure he dies. This game started out good, but turned to shit. I don't know what you're talking about. This Raccoon turnaround was incredible. Look at this. Raccoon went from having no kills the last time we looked at him to having 4 kills in one day and night. Dual hatchet-wielding Raccoon. Dude, Gun made it so far. The winner is Raccoon from District 5. Dude, Gun has to have... Gun is 3rd. Oh, yeah, because Ellis has 1 more kill. Gun made it to 3rd place. The fucking McDonald's employee, you idiot. You fool. No one's going to Redemption Island. You're right. The only character who would deserve to go to Redemption Island is the Gun, but it's a gun. We're gonna send a gun to Redemption Island? That'd be messed up. Just give these people guns. Oh. Well, hey, thanks for coming out to the stream. I'll see you all tomorrow for Monster Hunter. My throat's killing me. I'm gonna go put my bed back in my room. So I will see you all next time.